Best pickup line. I used to do the
pickup line.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I used to do the backhand compliments. Shout out, rest in peace to Patrice O'Neal. I got that from him. Where you would say something that's like kind of backhand compliment that's there. But for me, it's been like a redirection kind of thing.
So like asking a question about the
right.
stuff?
You just ask a question about something that's around. Like, oh, why that nail color? That's interesting.
Yeah.
And then just something random out of the, and you don't say like I don't have to say hello, anything of that nature. Just something to wait a minute, because it I don't want to say it forces you to give a particular kind of answer, because if you don't go in depth, it's not a problem, but ask a thought-provoking question that now, I don't want to say deserves, but it requires a open-ended answer.
Daughter, her gay son.
Right. Could always go back to that. Could always go back. That's a good callback. That's a good callback.
Daughter, her gay son.
That's a good callback.
That's hilarious.
Could you imagine? It's just a group of girls, just thought daughter or gay son, huh? So which one? What it was? And then you end up finding out they have a gay amongst their group. What do you mean? They chose me,
That's
honey.
fucking hilarious.
Right.
Is gay an insult?
No.
Nowadays,
It's weird.
I think
because
it's a yes and no situation in today's society, because ultimately you would think we've evolved out of that being the case, but unfortunately somehow, because it can benefit their community, if they still can be victimized by somebody saying gay.
Boy.
Yeah.
Well, here's the way I look at it, right? Women be like, oh, we're thoughts. They're proud to be thoughts.
Yep.
Then why are you getting mad when somebody calls you a thought?
Come on.
Right. He's preaching.
Preach. What day is it, Sunday?
No.
Sunday?
Nope.
My wife is calling me.
Uh-oh.
Hello, welcome to the podcast. We're still going. How are you?
Hi, I was wondering if you guys were done.
We're not done. We're just having a really funny conversation. We're going to add you to the podcast. You could say it to the mic. Would you rather have a gay son or thought daughter?
What do you think? You want to see?
Whoa. I would rather have a gay son, for sure.
I said the same thing. He said, all three of us said the same thing.
My dad said the same thing.
David said David's the gay son.
Yeah, my answers have all lined
Okay,
up with
bye.
gay son.
Oh,
Hey, okay, well,
what
there
a
you go.
vibe in that room, huh?
Well, I know it's like pink.
Yeah, all
Listen,
pink in the room.
You guys want to know what being married is like?
You got a girly girl.
You want to know what being married is like and having a daughter on the way? Your wife will make your room pink.
Yep.
And there's some tree shit in my room.
Wait,
Yep.
really?
And there's a woman's desk. It looks like a girl's room.
Yeah.
It's very gender neutral, but if you were to look at it, you'd be like, is this transgender
Yeah,
visibility day?
Yeah, this is
Easter?
what Luther Vandross was talking about, where a house is not a home.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody.
I mean, my
yeah.
house is a home for sure, but
Right.
it's pink in that bitch right now.
Yeah.
We have color changing light bulbs.
Is that for the
Yep,
baby?
LED.
No, it's for her
Yeah, it's for
mental
her.
being. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, fellas, just know when you get married, your room's gonna be pink.
That'll happen. You know what's funny is they have that ongoing meme about like how guys don't need much. How you can have your television on the floor,
Yeah.
a folding
lawn
chair,
chair.
a damn air mattress,
Yep.
and you're in heaven. And a woman will walk in and be like, "How are you happy? This makes no sense. You must be miserable." When I'm not.
Bro.
So all of the fluff is essentially for her.
Bro, so moving into this house, it's a big fucking place.
Right.
And every time I'm like, yo, I spent like $100 grand on furniture. My wife is like, but it's for us. I'm like, no, it's for you.
Right.
I don't care. I don't need it. I don't need any of this. I'm looking around. Like, what do I need? I need my office. That's it. I need my
Yep.
office and a mattress on the floor. That's all I need. And this big penthouse. But no, we got 2 beds. We got this dinner table right here. We got a fucking dinner table outside.
Right.
I don't know what you need a dinner table outside for when you got one right here. 5 steps. But my wife
Right.
wanted a dinner table outside. She wanted to set up right here. Now, given you guys did walk in, you're like, oh, this is nice.
Right.
Not
You're
gonna
like,
lie,
oh, yeah,
that
this
shit
is
was
cool.
dope.
Because for me, the way I always looked at it is like, what's the probability of you having people who come over, right? Like, how
Yeah.
often is it going to be? And even when people do come over,
Yeah, true.
how many people will be coming over? Like, when you think of silverware, stuff like, people will have
Yeah,
a
dude.
full cabinet filled with like 80 glasses and all this other. How often are you going to be hosting a bunch of people?
Yeah.
So for me, I've always looked at it from the perspective of, all right, if I know at maximum I'll have 10 people here, but more often than not, it'll be at maximum 4. I'll have 6 disposable chairs that I can always move around, and it doesn't have to play into the aesthetic. And of the table, I'll probably have a foldable some table that I can move it out of the way. So it's a situation where if bulk share people are coming, then I can create the space for them.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to feel as if it's part of the actual location. So I always find that funny, the dynamic between men and women, because women just want to
I'm not
fill
gonna
up
lie.
stuff
My wife
with
did
stuff.
do a great job in here because it looks
she
real
did.
nice.
She did.
It looks real aesthetically pleasing in here.
Right.
But I don't need this shit.
Yeah, you don't.
That's the arguments we have. Because
You
like,
don't.
if it was up to me, right, the 100 grand we spent on furniture, I would have spent it on a car or something.
Yep.
I would have had 2 cars in my garage, 3 cars in my garage.
Would you still be in your old penthouse?
What happened?
Would you still be in your old penthouse?
Nah, because this is a flex.
Got
Like,
it.
but some part of my ego is like, let me say fuck you to everybody.
Some part of the ego.
Yeah, no, but this bitch would be empty, and I would have like a Lamborghini in the garage instead of tables.
Why not a Lamborghini inside the kitchen?
That would be a flex. I just don't know
leave
how I would get it up.
Right, just leave it in the kitchen.
Pause.